A minor. Today we're gonna be talking about some sexy songs for you by Drake and Party Next Door, PND, and basically just our random thoughts about the album, right? And my thought about the album was
How am I turned it off already?
my thoughts were basically that it's an album. What do you think?
I didn't really listen to the album like that.
I know you looked into the album. You're just flogging for the camera.
No, I literally didn't. I only listened to like 3 songs, and then I was like, I'm not really invested in it.
Well, I mean, well,
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't do the assignment. We had. I think last Friday we had we had that.
you told me to do it too.
Yeah, but it was just like I tried listening to it, and there's just something in my head. It's like I don't know, cause there were like 3 albums I wanted to listen to. It was that album, and then it was it was yeah, the new West Side Gun album called 12, because he doesn't want to call his mixtape series Hitler Wears Hermes anymore. I don't know why. That's what it was called for the longest time. But then once he just dropped like the Hitler Wears Hermes thing, like the album started the series stopped hitting. So to me it was kind of like, okay, what it's the 12th installment, but like I'll get to it eventually. And then it was the what's the other one? Oh yeah, there was 2 Chainz, Larry June, and The Alchemist. They did like a whole album together. I wanted to listen to it because 2 Chainz on Alchemist beat sounds kind of crazy, but no, I didn't listen to any of that.
And we could listen to that. That'd be another video, right? Added to the algorithm.
I'm not gonna listen to it.
I mean, I think rap as a whole has completely lost its appeal. I mean, me personally, recently, I've been listening a lot to recession pop. So basically anything before 2020, 2010, 2020. Um, yeah, I mean, going back to the album, right? Sexy Songs Made for You. Is that what it was called?
Sexy songs for you.
Sexy
Some sexy songs for you.
Some Sexy Song for You by Drake and Party Next Door. I mean, sonically speaking, right? I mean, it was just a fucking Drake album. I mean, I can't even give like a full review. I mean, this album's just gonna be us yapping about Drake.
I support him over Kendrick Lamar. That's the only thing.
So before we get into Kendrick Lamar,
This is gonna be a video that like Kendrick Lamar even pull up. But Drake stands don't even listen to the music he makes.
no, I mean we do, but who gives a fuck?
All I remember is that like back in the day when Drake would be on the radio, everyone would be like, Drake.
I got my eyes on you.
And I was just like, enough of it. No more Drake. And then I fast forward like 10 years later, and everyone was like, A minor.
Well, I mean, okay, before we get into that, I want to talk about the actual album itself. So the album itself,
You just said it's not reviewable, and then
I mean, no, it's reviewable, but still, we gotta talk about the album, right? So the album itself, I mean, it's not bad, but it's not good. It just feels like, just like, I always feel like Drake has like these albums that he puts out and they're just fucking out there, right, for the world to listen to. But it's not an album that's like, whoa, holy shit. Drake came out with a fucking album like Certified Lover Boy, right?
well, do you think that this album should count more or less in the discography since it's a collab album?
I mean,
Think this should be like a little left. Like, do you think this should be on the same level of? It's like counting Watching the Throne into like the rest of Kanye's discography.
I mean, I count it as part of Kanye's discography the same way I consider What a Time to Be Alive to be a part of Drake's discography.
Okay.
Equally, like, it should be a part of Future's
So
discography,
you
right?
think though that? So are you saying that the 21 Savage one he did was like way better?
No. I think the best collab album that Drake did was with Future because him and Future are like Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg.
What I'm saying is that should you consider a collab album as the same like rank as a solo album?
Yes.
I don't think so.
I mean, I consider Bad Meets Evil as an Eminem album.
I'm sorry, I just had to say if you said Eminem.
Yeah.
What does it count as a Rick 5'9" album?
Yes. That's his best Puppet's best album. Eminem's fucking Slave, yeah, that's his best fucking album.
No, I at least with like I don't know, like with Kanye, like I consider Watch the Throne, Kids See Ghosts, and then the two Vultures albums. Hopefully 3 comes out eventually. I don't know if it's gonna happen though. But I consider them to be
I got the shirt, by the way.
I consider them to be different from the rest of Kanye's discography. And I guess you consider you don't have a problem. Even if they make a good even if there's like a good collab album, it shouldn't be in the same ranks as the solo thing. But then again,
Yeah, I see what you mean. I see what you mean by that. I mean, I'm still waiting on J. Cole and Kendrick to drop their fucking collab album. They've been talking about that for years. I remember when they came out with the 2 songs. You remember that or no? Yeah, released on SoundCloud.
oh, I didn't listen to that video back then, dude.
Vibrate. I
Never,
frequent.
yeah, I never like he tried to make me like Kendrick Lamar. So, bro, you gotta listen to Kendrick
And
Lamar.
you wanna know the funny thing about it? I fucking hate Kendrick Lamar now. I can't fucking stand him because how do I say this? So, okay,
Even
but
though you said,
let's end.
even though you said GNX is a good album, and
I thought it was okay. I listened to it a second time, and I take back what I said in that last video about the one where I said Kendrick Lamar's a Satanist Freemason. But
you think he is?
well, no, yeah, definitely, he's been one since damn. But okay, so okay, we're gonna end the fucking the album review, and we're gonna get into the cheeseman, right? The gossip or whatever the fuck you wanna call it.
Right, just for your ranking.
So okay, so I rank it like a 5 out of 10. It's just a basic Drake album. It's not bad. It's not great. It's just an album. The only thing interesting that I could say about the album was the Me Your Padre, that fucking song where he brought back Chino Pacas. I know you're not into Mexican music, but Chino Pacas, his album that he came out with last year, he had Drake on it, and I think that that song was okay. But I think the problem with Drake collabing with Spanish artists is I think he's better off collabing with like reggaeton artists, like maybe like El Alfa or Bad Bunny, because I think hip hop need. This is me saying this, right? I haven't done any reviews on Mexican music. I do want to do that in the future, but I think that Drake doing reggaeton is it fits him better than him doing
The Maricon.
because he's a maricon, but also because I think hip hop because reggaeton kind of came from hip hop, right? And I think Drake as a hip hop artist doing or working with reggaeton artists is a lot better than him doing corridos. And when Chino Pacas was on this song, I don't think Chino Pacas fit the song perfectly because it's like Drake was kind of trying to make it like a little Spanish, a little spicy, a little like right. He tried to make a little bit of that, but it's like, nah, buddy, that doesn't work for you. The song wasn't horrible. It was all right. But again, like Chino Pacas does corridos, right? And Chino Pacas, I don't foresee Chino Pacas doing um any other type of Spanish music other than corridos, right? So yeah, as far as the album's concerned, it was a 5 out of 10. It wasn't bad, it wasn't great. If I'm in the car with the homies, I'm not gonna complain, but I'm not gonna put it on the air. So Drake versus Kendrick Lamar.
I mean, the beef is over. It just assumes like who's gonna bounce back better.
I think Drake is gonna come out as the top better. I think this album wasn't the best, but I think this year, because this is the year of the snake, right? He's gonna come out on top.
I don't know. To me, again, I was saying before, like I just remember everyone loving Drake, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah, kind of that one fucking song, Not Like Us, which is not even that fucking good.
and he lies on it like twice. Like I don't like he lied about how all like the like I'm talking about Kendrick brother on that song. He said that like Atlanta that Atlanta doesn't really care for what's it called Drake. He just steals his sound and everything. With like majority of the Atlanta guys. Sorry, I can't. I'm gonna say guys. I can't. I don't.
Oh, you can't say niggas?
I don't want to say it. Majority of them, they're still like defending Drake. I think there's or the other side they don't want to be part of the beef. Like Young Thug, he still supports Drake. Little Baby, I think he was like, I don't want to be a part of that.
Because I think they know that like the hip hop fan base is on the side of Kendrick Lamar right now, kind of. Because like you know how everybody virtue signals and like, oh no, we hate Michael Jackson because he's a pedophile, even though he really wasn't. They still hate on Michael Jackson. I think that's what they're trying to do with Drake, where they're like, oh, well, he's a pedophile, so we can't fuck with him.
Yeah, it's a really dumb argument that
I still love R. Kelly. I mean, fuck the guy, but his music is fucking great.
Oh, no, it's just like a dumb argument because it's something that hasn't been proven, and he's basing like a whole song off of that, and that's like the cash line of that song. And then the second thing he lied about, you was saying that like when he said that the country was built by slaves.
Yeah, no, not by white people.
Yeah, you just
Look on my people.
no, but what he was doing, he was trying to allude that Atlanta building like being built by black people is like the same thing, and them getting taken advantage of is the same thing as what Drake did. And Drake is just like a colonizer.
So I guess what he's trying to say is that Drake is a white man.
He literally said that he's a colonizer and he's not a collaborator, which is fake.
Which is fucking stupid because Jews made hip hop.
Yeah.
And Drake is half Jewish and half black.
And then,
His dad was a fucking singer. He was an R&B singer.
yeah.
And by the way, Drake's dad's, I forgot what his name is. Drake's dad's music is fucking good.
Just don't assume that. But then thinking of that is like we know that Kendrick doesn't have high opinions of Jews, but he won't say it.
Yeah, because he's a Hebrew Israelite.
Yeah.
Hebrew Israelites hate.
I see Ducky and like all these things when he likes saying, oh no, Drake is a colonizer. He basically alluded to saying that Drake is white. Same thing.
I think what he's trying to do is he's trying to disguise it as saying like, this is how you know that.
And trying to convince dumb people.
Well, yeah, he's trying to convince dumb people that white people control the world. But I think this is like high level.
But he's trying to convince white or dumb people that Drake is a bad person.
Well, what I'm gonna say, build upon what you're saying. I think you know what I take back. Not that I take back, but I'm gonna call it back to my other video about him being a high level Freemason, because Masons work in allegory. They work in red herrings, right? And he's trying to disguise his critiques of Drake being a white man taking over hip hop and perverting the so-called culture that they built and making money off of it, because he, as a Hebrew Israelite, which he kind of alluded to and I guess kind of
He thinks he's like the real.
No, he is. I think he did say he was a Hebrew.
No, I'm saying is that he thinks he's a real.
He thinks he's a real Jew because the Hebrew Israelites believe that they are the real Israelites, right? Israelites of the Bible, right? Can I get that Bible? The Douay-Rheims Bible, the Latin Bible, by the real Christians, the Catholics. He thinks he's a real Bible. Bible. He thinks he's a real.
I does think he's a real Bible. Man, don't you understand? It's the real Bible, man.
It's Deuteronomy 28. Let me see. Oh, 27. The 27 Club. If you know, you know. Let me see if I can find a verse. Can you edit this out?
I know it's not bad.
Fuck, this chapter is like way too. Hold on, I'm about to read through the whole thing. You want to look it up on my phone? I mean, on your phone?
I don't have my phone on me. It's over there. And then
I don't know, but all I know that is Deuteronomy 28 with the Hebrew Israelites, because Kendrick Lamar's uncle or whoever that was on that one song, I think it was DNA, where he quotes the verse trying to say that black people are the real Jews, and he knows the whole conspiracy of, you know, basically Jewish people controlling. I'm not saying it's a bad thing or a good thing, but Jewish people controlling the music industry and saying that. I think he's trying to disguise Drake's how do I say this? Not ownership, but he's trying to disguise Drake's what's the
popularity?
Word? Popularity as white supremacy, when in reality I think he's trying to call out the Jewish people, right? Because the Hebrew Israelites, they hate whites, they hate Jews, and they hate Arabs, right? So I think that's what he's trying to do. And anybody that understands knows what he's trying to do, like us, right? We understand that because we're initiates. We're initiates, right? So I know I'm an initiate. I'm a Rosicrucian.
Well, I just know that what he does, the way he moves, is not something that you should trust. There's just like
I don't trust him either. I don't trust him either. But again, I think it's like what you said. He's trying to convince dumbass people into thinking that white people are.
Those are the problem. They'll do what they do. The problem is that he also has all like the industry support behind him, because I don't know if you've been paying attention to this, but the whole lawsuit that Drake tried to file against UMG, because they're basically owned by like the same like big record label. Obviously, they're part of their own like OVO and PG Lang, they're part of their own thing, but like they were basically all owned by UMG. And basically, the message that Drake got from that beef was that, okay, obviously we liked you when you were popular, but now the tides are changing, so we're gonna go with this, and we're gonna milk the fuck out of this song and everything, and we're gonna do it to your not enjoyment, but to your detriment. Yeah, they're good. They're gonna promote this song that's calling you a pedophile, and they're gonna play it all these times on the radio, blah blah. So that was basically like his whole like he was trying to do a lawsuit, but I think it fell apart somewhere. He didn't have it. 'Cause I think he's right that it's messed up that they're basically that they're promoting this, and it's not like this song wasn't like it was kind of natural, like the whole motion of the beef that led to the song.
I think it was natural, but these
Basically, like all like
the overseers.
no, like the overuse of the song, like
You think the overuse of the song was manufactured?
yeah. I think it definitely like the radio played it way too much. The the Grammys they gave him an award for that song.
Yeah, like I mean, did they give him a award for T-Pab or no? T-Pab Butterfly?
I have no idea.
I don't think they did. I don't know if they did, but it's like
But it's funny because also that one the person who won Rap Album of the Year, she signed a TDE.
Sizzle.
No, Doeching or whatever. She literally had like out of did you know like who were the contestants for this year?
No, I stopped keeping up with the Grammys after in 2015.
It was like
2016, whenever it was that Kendrick Lamar came out with T-Pab, I stopped keeping up with the Grammys.
so it was uh what's it? Oh, it was the Future and 21. No, not the Future and Metro Boomin album. It was this. Oh my God, there was like one old hit album that was on the list, and then there most of the contestants they're like contemporary like albums that like people like wanted to win, and then it was this Doechii chick who like I think she was making like potential type me, but she signed to TD and she won the album, and all the people were mad because they're like, why is this random chick winning an album when all these other ones like the ones that we actually want to win didn't do it. I don't know if I necessarily agree with Liv. Maybe she did have the best album, but it was just interesting that it was TDE. Even though they're not signed, they still technically work together, I guess. The PG Ling and TDE, because
So it kind of makes you think like he's on the same team that Drake is on. It's just it's manufactured beats. I think it's manufactured beats because here's the thing: Drake and Kendrick Lamar were friends in the beginning.
yeah,
I think it was completely like I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even remember what the fuck started the beef between Drake and Kendrick Lamar. I know the beef has been going on for a minute because people were I remember this was back to maybe 2015, 2016, maybe 2017. People were making a big deal out of Kendrick Lamar listening to and singing to a Drake song, and he posted it on Twitter. So they were saying like what's the significance of this? Is he trying to like squash the beef with Drake? Is he trying to antagonize Drake? Like what's the significance of this Twitter phone?
well, I think what they said it was the one that started was there was a recently there was like a J Cole song that had Drake on it, and originally the song was gonna have like all three of them, and then
They were like the last J. Cole album like out, right?
yeah, I can if I was
Was like he started riding his bike again?
I think the album was called like or the song was called Third Person Shooter, and basically like originally he was gonna Kendrick was gonna be on the song too, but then he started being mysterious, so then like Drake basically like started writing subliminals on it and on the song like against him, and I think that's what like restarted the beef basically.
Yeah, because that beef is like ancient.
Yeah.
I mean, in the world of hip hop and internet shit is basically like it's basically ancient at this point.
Yeah, I just think what happened probably was that because the thing is that Drake he'll always do like little subliminals in his song.
Towards everybody, even toward XXX Tentacion. What's a father? What is that? What's a father, right?
But
Drake killed XXX Tentacion.
I don't know about that. You think that's why Kendrick Lamar had to share the album? I think he probably did.
I think Kendrick Lamar got sodomized by Dr. Dre.
Probably the fifth one he did.
It's probably right. Yeah, because they haven't had a song together since fucking Compton.
Did he have one on the GTA album?
No, I don't think he did.
Nah, but that's the I think that the thing that been me on most about the Kendrick Lamar thing is that he's able to stay like. That's how you know that he's kind of psyops because Drake at least he has to make albums like every year. Even the one that you didn't like, at least he's constantly making music every year. But Kendrick Lamar is like that one and then the one diss Drake made. He was like, what do you say? He's like Kendrick just said a word, give him a Grammy right now. You remember that one?
Oh, I think
Oh no, you know, he was like Kendrick just opened his mouth, so he'll give him a Grammy right.
no, literally, yeah, because I mean Kendrick Lamar, people look at him like Jesus. No, and this is serious. Like I want to get back into the black magic and the esotericism. Like he literally, was it at the Grammys that he did
The ones who wore the crown.
where he wore the crown of thorns and he's talking about abortion?
Yeah, dude, that. Oh my god.
That is the most satanic shit ever. Kendrick Lamar is he is the master practitioner of casting spells.
Could you start?
He's a spellcaster.
No.
You want to turn it to a black truth?
Yeah,
You want to go
might,
bigger?
you might as well. He's working on do like a 10-minute video or 5-minute video.
Yeah, right. Okay. This might be a whole black truth. Yeah.
Might as well.
Kendrick Lamar. Okay, that's gonna be the title of this video.
Yeah.
Fuck the review. This isn't a review anymore. Kendrick Lamar. This is the title of the video. Please remember it.
Oh god.
Kendrick Lamar is the ultimate spellcaster. I don't have any of my esoteric books with me right now, but if I did, I would pull them shits out. Because he is a spellcaster.
I just get a wrong vibe with him. That's how.
Well, what's your wrong vibe with him?
Just like the way how he does it. Like why doesn't he talk to people regularly? Like,
You know what? Can we just say this is gonna be a black truth? Can I go all out? He doesn't talk about the Jews.
ブラジリオン
You as a Hebrew Israelite, you know who these people are, and you don't call them out. And I think Kendrick Lamar, in his heart, he wants to call out the fucking Jews, but he doesn't because he doesn't want to lose any
manufactured.
He doesn't want to. Well, he's manufactured, but not because he got manufactured through Dr. Dre, who was manufactured through
ブラジリオン
which was not Helen Keller. What the oh fuck, what was his name? Cause even Ice Cube tried calling him out. Fuck, the guy that signed NWA.
Liar Conan?
No.
And it's funny too, cause Drake's attacking Liar Conan right now.
Hold on. The Jew, what the fuck was his name? It's gonna eat me alive if I don't say who it is.
Give me the mic right now. Yeah, and fit a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of funny how I also think it's kind of staged on Drake's part, but he's trying to fight like all like the people who own all the records and everything. But it kind of seemed more like infighting with him. Like he posting like the stepdaughter or like the daughter-in-law of all these people.
So okay, real quick, the guy that discovered, going back to the topic of
ブラジリオン
right.
I drive through when I got censored.
Yeah, you got to censor all that from this point forward. From when we turn into a black truth. Yeah, you have to censor it. Jerry Heller, because you're
I like how you didn't realize it doesn't matter. Like it's not.
well, because this is gonna be a review of the album, then it turned into a black truth. No, yeah,
Like we're basically saying like Lamar's anti-Semitic.
so he's an anti-Semite, but he works for the Semites, so he cannot fully call them out.
Do you think what's it called? Kendrick? Do you think he likes Kanye? Cause I can't tell.
I think he likes Kanye, but he won't admit it.
Cause
He won't admit it because here's the thing, right? Kendrick Lamar, I'm gonna bring it back to blue collar work, right? Because everything comes back around like poetry, right? That nigga, not just him. You know what? We're gonna put the camera on both of them.
a what?
Both of us.
He's on the foot.
Okay, so Kendrick Lamar doesn't have any skills or anything, right? And
I just just going back to because like when that one time I was playing at the end of the Captain America movie, he was just like,
yeah, I like I was a good song, but no, yeah,
skill.
no. But here's the thing: I know you hate Kendrick
But
Lamar.
does he know how to do burpees? Maybe better more get those skills.
But not just him. Not okay. Going back to skills, right? Not just him, but most.
You know how to do burp?
Yeah. Yeah. So going back to like rappers and skills, they don't have any fucking skills. outside of rapping. So if the Jews, right, if they take away their fucking rap career, they have nothing. That's why I respect him as much as I fucking do. Because that nigga said, I don't give no fuck. I'm still gonna call it the
ブラジリオン
right? So Kendrick Lamar knows who it is that's controlling him and his people, but he doesn't want to say it because he doesn't want to lose his not credibility, but his rap deal basically.
Yeah, bro. Not well. He does is again. He is part of it. He does own his own label, but at the same time, that the idea that all these artists own their own label, yeah, it's fakes because at the end of the day, the bigger one that owns them, which is either Sony, UMG, Epic, at the end of the day, they can manipulate all the sales against you. Like that, this doesn't happen. And that
And the algorithms too on the Apple or Spotify.
Rap Caviar, the top Apple Music ones, it's all gonna still be rigged to you because there's no, they don't own it. They might own their masters, but that's really it. You know, but it just seems suspicious again that they're really choosing Kendrick over all this, and it seems like the idea that they're trying to manufacture this idea of Kendrick versus Drake being like a underdog in areas, or it was like okay, it was that okay, he's been underground, he's been mastering his arts and everything. He comes out of nowhere, he does the album and everything, and then we're like, oh no, the album, that's not the real album, that's just the kind of the mixtape they made, and then they get all these like tactical things. They get the Tupac instrumental on that song. I'm surprised you didn't tell me that when we were first listening to that. That was a Tupac instrumental.
For I?
No, for the one on the GNX.
Which one? I can't
The
remember.
one, open it up right now. Open up GNX. Sorry, can you open up GNX by Kendrick Lamar? Don't play the songs, obviously. I don't want to get struck in, or we don't want to get struck in by those
Them boys.
those people. You know.
Yeah, because I have been. I don't know because Earl. The last reel I did, the Black Truth reel I did was copyright.
Yeah, it's this one.
Reincarnated.
It's not even playing because you didn't know that one was a Tupac instrumental.
Oh no, yeah. I just haven't heard it. The only song that I heard was Squabble. Well, the only song that I had on repeat was Squabble Up. The one with Lefty Gunplay. Lefty Gunplay, the best Latino fucking artist out right now.
Black. Black.
And then Luther. I love Luther. I made love to that though.
But I'm surprised you didn't count.
I made love to Luther.
I don't know what that means. What's love? What's love?
What's a father? What is that? Wait, can you play that every time I say that?
I'll do it the first time.
Okay. Well, can you do it this time?
Your father? What's that?
Cool, you get for being the editor. Well, yeah. Why did you tell me that was like a Tupac sample?
Because I hate Tupac. He was a fucking homosexual. He's the reason why. You're gonna have to censor this. Tupac dying is the reason why Jaden Smith was being brutally arrested by his fucking father. Trying to fucking kiss him.
I don't know. I like that one movie, The Pursuit of Happiness.
I like Karate Kid.
Why? Because he was getting beat up like this boy China.
Yeah. Jackie Chan disowned his daughter for being a fucking tranny.
I think she just loves you. I don't think she's a train.
I don't know what she is, but he disowned her.
And he's still gonna be in the next one.
Yeah.
But no, going back to this, there's an interesting thing about the GNX album because you would listen to it and you would assume that this album was like just like scrapped together. Like it has that kind of like that raw like mixtape feel.
You know why I think he came out with it? Because Not Like Us made so much motion that you're like, fuck, I have no other choice than to come out with an album.
Yeah. But
because it wasn't I don't think the album was polished.
No, but you got to realize the executive producer. Actually, look up. Go on like Wikipedia, look up Kendrick like Kendrick Lamar, look it up, and then go into like the producer section. of the thing on Wikipedia. Shout out Wikipedia. I'm never gonna pay for you. But shout out Wikipedia. I'm pretty sure they're like partially paid by the government. But yeah. Let's see what it says right here. Producer Jack. Okay, it's the second one in charge. Jack Antoff. He look at his thing. Look at his thing right now. Just like look at his early life a little bit, and then look at like what he's done. He's the guy. Right now, we're on Wikipedia. We just looked up GNX, the album by Kendrick Lamar, and the first producer was Kendrick Lamar, but then the second producer was Jack Antoff. Have you looked at any of his work? Have you read anything? You found any good information? Give me a second. Okay, no, we're still right now looking information. Looking Antoff. Okay, what have you found out?
He's
You
ブラジリオン
Okay, but that's not really surprising. Now look at some of the work he's produced. I think you have to scroll down a little bit or look at
music career.
Yeah, no, just discography. Click on that. Let's see what he's produced, what he's worked on. Anything comes to mind over here? So okay, as a producer, he's worked with Carly Rae Jepsen. I'm not gonna shit on Carly Rae. I kind of like her music. Lana Del Rey, Lord, Sabrina Carpenter produced.
You talking about the bitch?
But Taylor Swift. Look at all of the album.
No wonder why.
All in all of the album.
No wonder why Kendrick Lamar did the song. Remember Bad Blood?
Yeah.
Yeah, no wonder why they did the fucking.
But think about it now. He's the executive producer on GNX. If you go up to anyone else, they'll probably think the executive producer for this album was The Third. They would probably think that. Or Dr. Dre. But it was Jack Antoff. So think about this. Why would a guy who mostly does pop, he's only pop in the Taylor Swift variety, which is, as we know, the most popular song music other than rap. Why would he work on this Kendrick Lamar album when he obviously has no expertise in creating a rap album?
To push some kind of fucking, not narrative, but would you call it a narrative?
Well, no, because he knows how to make music that's popular. I just think at the end of the day, but just think about it. A pop producer figured out how to make a popular selling rap album and have it be a number one. How does that work? How does that work out?
The connection.
Think about it. Even
you heard of the Asian connection? This is the Jew
ブラジリオン
connection.
but think about it like this. So, let's go back. So we know what Kendrick Lamar actually believes. But when it comes to wanting to beat Drake, who does he get to make his record?
His own people.
Okay. He gets Jack Antoff. To produce this. I actually going to open it up again. Open up the crap. I need to look at that again. I need to look at what she's done. What other albums he's produced or had. Did you really exit out of the tab?
Yeah, I did.
We were doing research. Oh, sorry. Now the Bible dropped. Because
And the beer.
no, I was finished with the beer.
Oh, I just want to make sure.
Jack Antoff. Look up Jack Antoff. I'm getting really deep over here. I don't know if did you realize Jack Antoff produced
No, I didn't know that.
Did you? So you listened to GNX the album, but you didn't realize he produced? Okay, we're gonna go through this again. As a producer, Jack Antoff. Okay, I haven't listened to this Carly just I've listened to Emotion. I don't think he produced that, so that one's clear. But yeah, no, he has so Kendrick Lamar, GNX. That's the only album that he has been credited as a producer for Kendrick Lamar. Lana Del Rey, I don't know if you know, but Lana Del Rey is kind of a psyop as well.
She's a Nepo baby, no?
Yeah, but at the same time, she's trying to have this image of being classic Americana and marrying some random redneck off the street. Kind of weird. Lord, okay, another psyop. Sabrina Carpenter, again, another this is the funniest thing. Sabrina Carpenter. I'm sorry I know all these things about pop, but it's just I'm a product of my environment, so I just have to know all this information and retain it. I'm not like him where I could just be like, Don't go shaking that.
Do you read books?
I can't do it like that. What the book? What the book? What the book? What the book?
Have you read Fyodor Dostoevsky?
What that? It's a book. I listen to music. I only listen to music.
I got more book reviews coming out pretty soon. Stay tuned for that.
Wow. Dang, we're only like 30 minutes. How we're gonna spread it out? Oh, I know we're gonna spread it out with. Okay, we're done. We're done with that Kindle. It's kind of lame how all them guys are beefing. So,
Well, all I want to say is this.
all I want to say is that the Kendrick love is fakes.
That's what I was about to say. I'm speaking to the hood, right? How the fuck did y'all niggas just switch up on Drake like that? I mean, when I'm in the car and you play Summer 16, I was running bullet 6 with my woes. I want to hear that. I don't want to hear loving you's complicated. Loving you's complicated. I don't want to hear Kendrick Lamar. I don't want to hear Kendrick Lamar having a conversation with Tupac. I don't want to hear every you're gonna have to censor this. Every is a star. Every nigger is a star. I don't want to hear that shit when I'm in the club, when I'm with the homies, when I'm in a bar, when I'm with a female. I don't want to hear that shit. So how the fuck did y'all niggas really switch up on K-Dot? I'm not K-Dot, Drake like that. Champagne Poppy. How did y'all switch up on this nigga like that?
But they've been convinced.
Because they were psyoped by the
ブラジリオン
machine into thinking that I'm saying K-Dot, that Drake was bad for some fucking reason. I want to hear Drake. Drake?
Well, I think also the other reason why people sided with Kendrick is because we haven't really experienced like a big rap beef like this. Like
Since Tupac and Biggie, probably.
yeah, like we haven't. Well, actually no.
No, Jay-Z and us. Jay-Z and us.
Yeah, because other than that, there's just been like a bunch of like dumb like 50 Cent beats.
Actually, no, I got a better one. King Von and FBG Duck.
But I'm talking about like on like a grand scale or like
Yeah. FBG Duck and King Von's. You weren't in the circle during that time. That's really what it was.
I wasn't watching Trap Lord Ross or
No, I didn't watch Trap Lord Raw.
I wasn't watching No Jumper. I know
No,
I know you were watching No Jumper back in the day a couple of years ago.
I went to Chicago public schools. I know.
I know you were watching No Jumper.
Because I did a porn review doesn't mean I was the biggest fucking fan of. I was gonna say Andrew Tate. Whatever the fuck his name is, the guy that let his wife fuck a black guy, whatever his name is.
Adam 22.
There you go, that guy. Yeah,
Though his dad's CIA.
yeah, I know. Did you hear that? You want to talk about that?
No,
Yeah.
know the whole thing.
Yeah, that his dad had some kind of connections with Bill Clinton.
Well, also you know what the CIA? They're related. Tucker Carlson is dad with CIA, and
Okay, but Tucker's okay though. I'll let him pass.
and Andrew Tate had dad CIA.
No comment.
I like how we're trusting the future of the country to just like people to say, but yeah, no, at least Kendrick isn't in the CIA. I don't know about that.
He got sodomized by Dr. Dre.
I think we should let that pass. We should let bygones be bygones. We should.
Oh, like what are you fucking Snoop Dogg letting bygones be bygones? That's a song.
I think we should look toward the future, and the future is white polygamy, as we saw this week with Elon Musk and Ashley St. Clair. Now I'm gonna like catch you up on this because I showed you it the other day, and I need to catch you up on it.
Real quick. Can I make a comment? Okay. I thought Republican women were conservative. I didn't think they were out there doing dicks like that.
Well, I don't even know if it happened that way from what they're explaining, but I'm gonna catch you up. So, Elon Musk, famous. He was in Iron Man 2. We know that. Yeah. So basically, like right now, he kind of like the shadow president of America. Kind of. He kind of forced his way into like.
Oh my God, we're going to be coming into the United States.
Yeah.
Elon knows his way.
Yeah. Oh, just because he thinks that they're hard workers and that they can help.
I think Hispanics are hard workers.
But he thinks that they could like send everyone to the moon. I don't think Mexico can do that. I don't think they even want to do that.
I mean, maybe they could build the bases to go to the moon, but that's pretty much it.
Like once they get to the moon, they just start like making like only roofing. Like how does it? And the plumbing just start falling apart. But yeah, so he's kind of he is kind of like because he brought. I know this is like a liberal complaint that they like say about Elon Musk. Oh, he basically bought the election, but it is kind of true. This is the way we're seeing it. It's kind of true. That's what's happening. He didn't even like Trump up until because when Trump was running, he wanted Ron DeSantis. He supported Ron DeSantis when it came up, but then eventually we figure. I think there's like all these people they supported Ron DeSantis because they think that Trump is like an uncontrollable force, but then eventually, they got Trump to like control himself, and they're like, okay, we're gonna let you in, or we're gonna support you, all of Elon, Little Tech, all like the AI people. That sound like a boomer, but all the AI people, but they put their backs, or not their backs, but they put their money behind Trump. He ends up winning, but yeah, no, again, he's a shadow president. Yeah, we all know that. But what some people didn't know until recently is that he has like a fuck ton of kids, and he's not married with.
Well, I mean, I've known that for a minute. I think most people had
When?
since the podcast with Joe Rogan, which was like a few years ago.
Okay, I only knew that like a couple years back, because he had twins with like this one chick, and she was.
Remember the XA12 fucking kid?
Yeah.
That was like years ago.
I thought that was the first one because or like the first one I knew of, because that was with that one chick Grind. That was the only one I knew of, and then something came out like a few years ago that he had like twins with this one chick, and then that's when I found out. Oh, he has a bunch of other kids. He probably has like 13 kids. 13 now because recently.
Well, 14, right? He has 14 official kids.
No, I think right now it's 13.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I need to talk about Ashley St. Clair. I don't even know if that's her real name. I don't think it's her real name. Some sure.
Nick Fuentes chokeholded her. Can you put the picture of that up?
I was gonna get to that, but you basically spoiled the climax. Cause I was gonna go all the way back. Cause
Yeah, go all the way back. I don't want to hear it.
Cause she like probably like 2018. I think I knew of her 2019 maybe, but I didn't. But I knew her of her in 2019 because she was basically all like these low IQ boomer conservative talking points. I mean, like there's only two genders, blah blah blah, and then like I don't know, like this is like the proto era of like early America First, Nick Fuentes era, early Groyper. Like they weren't even called Groyper back then. They're just called like Nick Fuentes fans or whatever. But then basically like Nick, like I guess like kind of like attacked her or something like that. But then they got cool. But what started is like kind of like the hate was when people found out her old like account, and her old account was called Sex Laptops, and she would basically do like low tier like prostitution on Twitter. Cause you can get away with doing that because like Twitter's more loose on like the rules and everything. And there's all these tweets you can follow up. She's like where she's saying like, I want to have a big dick named Tyrone to smash me. Like just stuff like that. So we've like if you're OG, if you've been watching AF since like 2018, you've been knowing this stuff. I'm sorry, I haven't asked you. I'm just trying to let you catch up on all this, but because I've been retaining this information for I don't know how many years.
Well, now you get to use it,
and now it's reaching the climax where this happens, and so basically, she's been around for a while, but she's basically just in like a conservative thought. And she's basically one of these chicks where she just says like a baseline opinion, whether she does it with like her tits out and everyone's like, whoa, whoa. But yeah, so she had a little crossover back in the day with like the early Nick Fuentes fans. And then I think they had like a meetup where Nick met her, but he met her with, who else was there? I don't know. There's a bunch of other people that are like nobody now that were there. But it's just funny how like, there's like a picture that has all these people, and either they're all like either they don't like Nick anymore or they don't like her anymore. Like there's just like a picture that like of a bygone era of like the conservative movement, which is funny. But yeah, but it's funny because she doesn't really like shit on Nick. Because I remember I was watching Anthony Cumia and Gavin McGinnis. They were doing like a live stream and on Compound Media. If you're an old head like that, you would know. Um, but she went on the show, and then there was like this one like old demented like boomer lady. And she was talking about like because some caller brought up Nick Fuentes, and she started having like a meltdown, being like, but she was like kind of defending like Nick low key, which I found interesting because she's also she's like Jewish too, so I found it interesting that she'll like defend Nick, which she doesn't really have to because it's like we're freaking like mess up her career, but yeah, still it's not she interesting anomaly or person, but then randomly whatever, she's in conservatarian for a minute. She had a generational run that has to go to a close last Friday where randomly she gets like a email saying, oh, or no, she posts like a thing on Twitter saying, yeah, like these journalists, they're trying to get my information, but I'm just gonna release it now. Um, I have a kid with Elon Musk, and everyone's like, well, hold on. Everyone who's been tapped in, because this is a bunch of other people like me who's been tapped in to this for a minute. But okay, so that's the story. But I'm just when I heard that, like I just got like sick to my stomach.
I got black filled when I saw that.
Why could you need to be a multi-billionaire to be able to get like some random like e-thought?
No, because I thought that a lot of Republican women were a lot more based and they wouldn't give themselves up as easily. Because here's the thing: if she, okay, I know you want to get to the in vitro thing.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's just assume that she didn't do that. In my head, before we started recording, I thought that she was just banging him for a long time because not saying all women do this, but like maybe she thought, oh well, this nigga has clout, this nigga has everything going for him. If I get pregnant with him, well then I'm gonna be good, basically.
Yeah, it's funny because there's a tweet that people brought up from like
I mean,
years ago.
even like the white girl that said nigga, like broke niggas, right? She's a fucking single mom. You know what I mean? Like I think that was a catalyst, and then this Sinclair thing was like the final nail in the coffin. Where I'm like, damn, a lot of these conservative women, they're still thoughts. Like I don't give a fuck how much they.
Issues in the law? Do you 100% know that?
Yeah, because she did the interview with Candace Owen,
Oh,
and she said that the baby's daddy wasn't around. And
I think that's what True Skin was a big. Cause I thought it was just some like misinformation that like grippers are saying. Cause there's a bunch of grippers that were saying that she slept around with a bunch of grippers at Outback. I thought they're just being mean to her.
no, like she literally is a single mom.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's the thing where it's like, damn, like you can't trust any of these bitches. I don't give a fuck how rectal they are. I don't give a fuck if it's a white girl saying nigga.
Why I think what it is there's all these like conservative influencers who like they get their yayas on. They just need to they just want to do the thing that blacks are. That's what really makes it.
It's kind of like Girls Gone Bible, where like they still look like fucking horror.
Yeah.
And but we think like if you're trying not to be an incel or if you're a simp, you're like, oh wow, these ladies were actually based.
Yeah.
They're basically getting psyoped into marrying thoughts, yeah, because they think that they're fucking based. And I think that's kind of the feeling that I had with St. Clair.
I actually think you're at that. No, but it's funny because back someone dug up like a tweet from her from like a few years ago where she was saying that like she knew that like he had a bunch of kids and all that, and that she as a joke she was like, oh, I might try to do one or try to get a kid with him, but theoretically she might have been trying to do this like a long time because basically like
What fucking? She's been fucking for a minute.
no, I don't think it's been for a minute. I think I think it's like literally happened like last year probably. Cause what I think probably what happened was that ever since Elon acquired Twitter, turned to X, basically the best way that you can get engagement onto Twitter is if you're an Elon Musk reply guy and you make all your stuff around Elon and what he tweets about, and then and then you probably like talk about like SpaceX or talk about like Starlink and all. Basically, if you're an Elon Musk glazer, you're gonna get attention on the app, and he's gonna follow you, and he's gonna repost your tweets. So I think what she was doing, she was okay. I know how to get his attention. I'm gonna reply to all the tweets. I would say, "Wow, I didn't know this. Wow, that's cool." oh dude, that's crazy. He's turning base. Elon Musk is fixing Twitter. That's how you become top earner. Okay, I don't know if you know now, but you can get paid for tweeting now on Twitter. Yeah, I know, but it's like a messed up like way they're doing it because they're you need to get verified to be able to get paid, but then at the same time,
You have to glaze.
no, but you could get your verification taken away. You need to pay $10 a month to get the verification, but at the same time, if you break a rule allegedly, they could say, "Oh, well, you can still be on Twitter, but like we don't have to be forced to pay you for your opinions." This happened to I think Myron. He got his thing
Yeah, no, I know what happened to
when that whole H1B thing went on with Elon and that
Pine Sap completely got
account was completely gone. And if you were bringing up that like the pay inconsistency was like so like varied because there's people that they get paid like $40 for like a week, and then what's her name, Ashley St. Clair, she pulled up, she got 7K. And so people were like, okay, like looking back, they're like, okay, no, there's probably something else. He's probably like money laundering like the payment or whatever through X. I don't know, some crazy, but he can do whatever he wants to. But people, I don't know, with Twitter, it's kind of crazy because it is more open. Like everything with X, I should say, is more open on like what is allowed, but at the same time, changes happen so erratically, and it isn't like it is more like a what to call like a monarchy in the sense that we know who controls it and everything, but then at the same time, but it kind of showed you how even back in the day, like with Twitter, it was still kind of better because we knew it was just like like a like we didn't know who was back there controlling everything. We just knew that okay, just want to get my account banned. This one because I did this and I didn't even know that at the time. But now when people's rights get taken away, we know why. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird how it works now. And then at the same time, we get all like everyone's like dirty laundry, especially Elon's dirty laundry being worded out and everything. Because this thing, I don't even think she. Because okay, going back to like the conservatives thing, I don't think. I think he was able to like brainwash her into thinking that this was like a good thing for her.
yeah, cause he was fucking piping that shit.
But because I saw one tweet where she was saying like, actually, can you pull up her Twitter right now? She might have talked about it. I don't know if I'm tripping or not. Um, but I saw a tweet she made where she said that like Elon convinced her this is the right thing to do. This feeling, but I don't know if that's real in her. She deleted it, or she took it out there. Let me see. You want talk about
So basically, yeah, this whole St. Clair thing. I mean, I don't have anything to say other than if just fucking black pilled they run. Like, damn, even these fucking conservative chicks still be doing dicks on the low. I don't care how fucking Christian they are, how fucking Republican they are. They're still gonna do their dirt.
but
Is she hot?
even Candace was defending her, bro. Like, but she was saying like, oh, children should always be off because when she first announced it, can you point at me a little bit? She made it a big deal about how these journalists were like exposing, like we're gonna like dox the kids. It's like Nick was talking about this the other day, like how you gonna die to a baby? Like she obviously like showed this information because she wanted to get attention because she did it on Valentine's Day, and she was probably mad at Elon Musk was like hanging out with like one of his other baby mamas and not her. Especially because she like the one that
I mean, but I mean, if anything, that just goes to show you female what's the word? Female nature.
mindset.
Female nature. Like I don't give again, like I said, I don't give a fuck how conservative they are, how Republican they are. They're still gonna fall back to their same tactics, which is attention seeking, which is what that bitch did.
Yeah, I think it was pretty open from at the get go that she basically just like conservatives to like get attention and all that stuff. Um, and that she just used it as like another stepping stone. I'm not saying that she was never actually no, because she did say she wants to do something with like winning Tyrone at one point. So yeah, no, just but yeah, no, that the thing just made me. Yeah, here's the one thing I was telling you about the
She's hot as fuck too. But that right there should tell you everything. Because I've always said this, like a lot of women that do like conservative media or like they talk about conservative politics, unless they're like ugly or like average.
And it's funnier because like after she got she gave out the information, this is like her now. This are you changing your mind about it?
You know what? I take back everything I just said.
Because I do kind of still think that like Elon Musk, this is funny that Elon did this on some level. Because like, bro, if you have enough money to do like you might, I told you it's funny. He literally like banged like the number one conservative like Ita in the
movie, yeah.
and what it comes off to me is that he basically like 'cause I think one of the other baby mamas he has is like in like tech, I think. And then the other one, the what's her name, Grimes, is in like the arts, I guess. But basically, he's putting like his fingers in like every single
Finger.
what else? He's putting himself in every single pocket of like reality and hoping that it influences someone like touch like all of them eventually with like every single kid.
Literally and figuratively.
Yeah, but that's like he's like doing that with like everything. And I guess at this point in time, conservative conservative media is important enough that it's just gonna like that it yeah, he needed to lay something there.
Let me just say this. I don't care how, as a man, I don't care how conservative or how Christian you are, but if you had the money, power, and influence, I know damn fucking well you be hitting that shit.
And I'm gonna show you more revealing on the film.
But yeah, I mean, holy shiz. I think you're looking at it more from like a logistic point of view. I'm looking at it from a more spiritual point of view. It's like, how the fuck?
No, I still think it's messed up spiritually.
Well, no. I'm not saying that you don't think about it that way. I'm saying,
You literally just said that.
let me rephrase that. Is that not that you don't look at it spiritually, but like you look at it more from a logistical point of view. Like, oh shit, like it makes sense that this bitch would have done what she did and have a baby with this nigga. And I look at it as like, damn, like I guess these conservative women aren't as conservative as we thought they were.
Oh, it's because I already knew that.
Well, I was trying not to be an incel.
I already knew that fella. I like that you did your thing on the elevator track that time when you're right now. Not trying to act like you're in pain. That's like whatever.
I mean, I jab it, but like when you scroll,
Well, there's one that's like really good actually.
well, see, this is like a certain style where it's like, what is a certain style? Then they do no. Listen, let me explain. Right, let me explain. There's like a certain style that's like not overtly revealing, but it reveals enough to where it gets the imagination going. You know what I mean? And I think that's what she was going for in this fucking picture. And I think a lot of conservative women do that.
Oh, sorry, I don't know how much on me.
So I think that's like a thing that a lot of conservative women do, where they try to like.
Who's your favorite conservative woman?
Candace Owens. I mean, because okay. When was the last
This
picture?
is the one that she did for like the like a recent interview she did. She was like, here's me, and it's
If you're into that, I'm not into that, but it's like,
dude, like that wasn't even her like back in the day. Like this is like her like 2 days ago.
so, and that's my thing. Going back to Candace Owens, where it's like I've never seen Candace Owens and like
She had that one book cover that's coming down with her feet are out.
I mean, but she was trying to like do a play on that other
Jay Shonder.
yeah. But other than that, right? If you're a fucking
I
creep,
feel very Catholic, bro.
okay. But the point that I'm trying to make is that
I sound like an atheist. This like Christian, bro.
But no, yeah, I've never seen Candace in a provocative or somewhat provocative picture. That's probably kind of
fine.
Go ahead, look it up.
Oh, it's probably not recent, but
Look up.
cause I think she used to be hired from like a talent agency.
Yeah, I know, because she used to do acting.
She probably still the actress right now.
What if she is?
Yeah, they're
Or if her whole career.
everyone's playing a role in society.
All I know is that from my end, it's very black pilling because it's like, damn, like if I hear a female say like, oh yeah, I think we should close our borders. We should have more Christian values. We should uh tariffs, try tariffs. I'm like, yeah,
They're just repeating what a guy told them.
literally.
Like, that's just all they can't think of anything by themselves. They have to have someone else tell them to.
Because they know they're gonna get clicks, because they know all these fucking simps are gonna be in their comments and like, oh, wow, you're very base. You're very cool. You're very base. You're very
Do you know that
I
one?
wish I could marry you.
Do you know that one Catholic girl that has like really big eyes? She gets saying the problem with today's society is,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
why don't you follow her? You always follow all of them, but like that's the one you're missing.
I don't know why I never followed her.
Why is that the one you're missing?
Mm-hmm. Now I see why she got married in 18 days. Holy shit.
I don't know. What's my favorite one? What's my favorite one?
Well, I mean, I think I have. I'm a little bit partial. I'm a little partial to Candace because I kind of like black women.
Okay, who's your other? Do you have like two other ones?
Brett,
Oh my, dude, you're.
but Brett Cooper's pretty like
My God.
basic. And
Yeah, you basically just make sure to say you like Ben Shapiro.
that nigga's cute.
Like, you know, I'm trying to be like, who are like the highest like conservative girls? And,
Oh, Lauren Chen.
okay, that's a little better. I'm trying to think of oh my gosh, probably oh my gosh,
The girl that said broke niggas.
no,
She's fucking hot.
but it's just like I don't know, just something's off about her. I'm trying to think. I'm probably gonna I'm gonna say some like stupid ass shit like Lori Ingram or something. You know what I'm talking about? Lori Ingram. Look, Infinite. This is a very church heavy episode. Cause I need to find everything. When you're fine. Graham. Can you tell them we're here before? This isn't good. This is like
The lady from Good Luck Charlie.
there. She's like the double one like Fox News chick or something like that. No, I don't know much around with this one. It's probably a blonde. Oh my gosh, who is it? Cause I see all of them, and when I see them, I'm just like, you don't have any original opinion. So what do you like? What value do you give to?
Well, I mean, a true traditional woman believes in whatever her man believes.
Yeah, and I don't know if
But should they even be speaking to begin with?
no,
In the name of Allah, they shouldn't.
but at the same time, I'm like, okay, so there at least has to be one where I at least find them like attractive. Like I can't think of this. Why'd your phone on freaking sleep mode all the time? Just turn off the sleep mode. Well, okay, as far as that one, what's her name? Wrong. Oh yeah, Anna Perez.
Oh yeah, I forgot about her. Yeah, I am partial to women.
Why is she?
You're in a color.
But no,
Jesus.
she's like, I think she has like a fake can. But she stopped. I don't know why she stopped doing her show.
Yeah, because she was out slightly offensive, no?
Yeah, no, but she had her own show, but it was on the Stu Peter network, and then it just stopped. I think she just want to have a normal life. Cause I see her and I follow her, and all she does is just like defend groypers. And she makes fun of that one. You know that one kid, Dean Withers.
No.
Like he's a kid that like that Nick debated like during like, hey, do you have like blonde hair? And he's just like, he's fucking crazy. I think he tries to be like, what's his name, like Destiny?
Yeah.
But he just like, oh,
Oh, yeah, because I saw him on a debate, and this one chick said that he was feminine.
I think I think he uses like AI to like debate. So like all the information. Like I remember one time they were asking like because he was out with Aiden Ross and Nick and they're debating, and like Aiden went like, oh, do you think like women are good? Were they good inventors or whatever? And immediately he comes up with like, well, yeah, there's a woman that she invented like the electrical toaster or something like that. I'm like, bro, who else would know that?
Kitchen equipment.
No, but it's like he brought up like the weird, like he was there was one scientific study that says that women are smarter than men, and it's like, bro, who the fuck like thinks about the like that's what I think about debates. Like I hate the debates where they rely on like all this information when like like your average conservative is gonna do it off of, like gut instincts. I feel like that's what should mostly be about. It shouldn't be like, oh, look at in this research we found out this and this, and so that proves your point wrong. And then the other guy just like, no, you're wrong. Women are good at that. What do you think women are good at? See, he's intentionally making this silent so that it could be.
I'm not. I'm no. I'm trying to think of something, because even men raise children better than women do. I mean, look at the statistic. Look at the statistic of single dads versus single mom.
I think women can be good at things, but they just have to be in the basis of
A man controlling it.
yeah, they have to be and they have to have some sort of basis and understanding that basically they have to submit to the patriarchy. And if they do let's say like a teacher, we already know the patriarchal way of teaching is garbage. We know it sucks.
You mean the matriarchal?
Or matriarch, I said yeah, matriarchal. The matriarchal way of teaching is bad. It destroys society, destroy America. We know it's awful. Now, if we rework that, we could probably get like random people, random dudes off the street. Actually, not off random selected people.
I think a plumber. I think a plumber could probably teach a class better than a teacher with fucking a PhD. A woman teacher with a PhD.
I like you ever see those memes? They're like, oh, obviously it's like the Rome meme where like the guy just knows everything about Rome. Imagine if those guys were history teachers. I mean, some of them are, but the problem is that the history teachers that people get are like people who have CTE or like ancients,
And they've never seen Europa, the land battle.
yeah, and so they have like a really like short mindset. But if you get like a random dude that just knows everything about like
You know what? I think I want to do a series on this. Like, not even trying to be funny. I want to do a series about the Crusades.
yeah,
I think I could probably teach the Crusades better than any Catholic school teacher.
honestly, what we need like for history at least, we need like one person for like every like regarded era of human history.
Yeah.
And there's people for that. There's dudes for like all of that. But that's what we need. Because people are mad like, oh, Trump's gonna disband this Department of Education. What are we gonna do? We're gonna do that.
What the fuck were we learning in the first place? I don't remember shit that we
Like,
learned.
yeah, like why are people making a big deal about this? Like, oh, what are we gonna do? Oh, yeah, because so you don't have a way to babysit your kids? That's just what you want. You don't want the doctor learn anything. But we know this matriarchal system of education bad. Everyone knows. But then if there's anyone who wants to try to fix it, oh no. You're gonna
Well, that's anything with politics. Like with the grocery prices going up, everyone's criticizing Trump about it. But when they were going up when fucking Biden was in office, nobody gave a fuck.
it's because
They're psyoped by CNN and mainstream news.
but people also they don't take into consideration the fact that there's um what's it called? There's like basically there's like psyop being done. I think this is what happened with COVID too. I don't know if it's still on YouTube, but I'm gonna say anyway. There are psyops being done during the Trump administration that only happened to make Trump look bad. But people don't feel like that. They couldn't possibly think, oh, like they did this because they want Trump to look bad. And then they'll be like, whoa, how can you say that about Biden? Like Biden, like, don't you think that they rose the guy first to make Biden look bad? Yeah, because he's I don't know what to say. I don't know what I'm doing.
Fucking idiot. The senile old man.
Yeah, it's kind of too low brow.
He was a senile old man. He was senile when they fucking.
But also, I don't feel like attacking Biden because I know that he wasn't running anything. But even then, or at least with Trump, they're kind of making it look like he's running stuff. But at the same time, we kind of know that this administration basically just to prop up J.D. Vance and so that he's runnable. And then we're gonna have Trump do all his things that he wants to get out of the way, and then make him look good. So that he can just give up the Vance. I don't even think
Yeah, he's gonna pass the torch to.
I don't think he even considers Vance like his successor. I think he was like in an interview recently, like no, he's not up like because the problem with Trump is that he never really picked like a successor, like even within his family. Like yeah, Baron.
Emperor Baron Trump the first.
No. He just wants to play video games and stay at home. He does not want to be in all this. Maybe eventually, but not right now, bro. Like, we need to think right now. We don't really have anyone And so that's why they're trying to prop up JD Vance. And that's the black truth of this episode. Do you have anything else to say before we wrap up?
Fuck Kendrick Lamar. Drake, keep doing your thing. We love you. The hood still loves you. At least I hope they do.
Yeah, they do.
And to the conservative ethos, you disappointed me. You broke my heart.
It's because he don't know any better. He don't got internet, man. You know that what I mean? Where it's like I think like Dwayne Wade, he had like a Pro Police shirt, and then Young Thug was like he was acting to it. He was like, nah, it's okay, man. He don't have the internet. You don't know any better. Oh, that's what I thought about it. That's why, like, cause you did that, and I was like, yeah, he just did that because he doesn't have internet. He doesn't know that's like a bad thing that I have to like shut her out.
My heart goes out to y'all.